In the year 2026, the world finds itself in a state of profound transformation, grappling with the far-reaching consequences of climate change, most notably highlighted by the dramatic melting of the Earth's ice caps, which has altered not only landscapes, but also the very fabric of society. Coastal cities, once vibrant hubs filled with life, creativity, and opportunity, now lie partially submerged, their iconic skylines hauntingly visible against the backdrop of an encroaching sea. Take New York City, for example, where the bustling streets that once echoed with laughter, music, and the hum of daily life have been replaced by tranquil waterways. Boats glide silently past the remnants of buildings that once housed families and dreams, and the familiar sounds of honking taxis and lively conversations have been silenced, replaced by an unsettling stillness, broken only by the gentle ripple of water lapping against crumbling sidewalks. Millions of people have been displaced, uprooted from homes that held generations of memories, now seeking refuge in inland areas that were once deemed safe havens. This mass migration creates a humanitarian crisis of unprecedented scale, overwhelming cities that are ill-equipped to handle the influx of climate refugees, leading to fierce competition for scarce resources such as food, clean water, and shelter. As tensions mount, the social fabric begins to fray, revealing deep-seated inequalities and vulnerabilities that had long been obscured by years of relative prosperity. Governments around the globe grapple with the monumental challenge of managing this crisis, resulting in a patchwork of responses that vary from stringent immigration policies aimed at protecting citizens to more inclusive approaches advocating for the moral imperative to assist those in dire need. Some nations erect barriers, insisting on safeguarding their borders, while others extend compassionate hands, fostering international cooperation to address the calamity that has unfolded. The political landscape shifts dramatically as protests erupt in cities worldwide, with citizens demanding urgent action from their leaders, holding corporations accountable for their long-standing prioritization of profits over the health of the planet. The environmental ramifications of the melting ice extend far beyond human populations, creating a ripple effect that resonates throughout the animal kingdom. The Arctic, once a rich habitat teeming with polar bears, seals, and countless species of migratory birds, has become nearly unrecognizable, its vast ice sheets giving way to open water, leaving these majestic creatures to face a grim and uncertain fate. Their struggles serve as poignant reminders of the consequences of human inaction, with many species teetering on the brink of extinction. Marine ecosystems, which once thrived, now suffer from the disruption of delicate balances, leading to unpredictable population dynamics that threaten the livelihoods of fishing communities reliant on stable fish stocks. Fishermen, once proud stewards of their trade, now find themselves grappling with the loss of traditional fishing grounds, as rising ocean temperatures and acidification render them barren and lifeless. The consequences of the melting ice caps also catalyze extreme weather events that were once considered anomalies, manifesting in more intense storms, prolonged droughts, and wildfires that consume landscapes once thought to be safe havens. Regions that were once temperate now endure relentless heat waves, while others face torrential rains and devastating flooding, further displacing families and exacerbating the already dire humanitarian crisis. The agricultural sector, the backbone of many economies, faces unprecedented challenges as farmers struggle to adapt to erratic weather patterns that lead to widespread crop failures and food shortages. In countless areas, the specter of famine looms large, sparking civil unrest and desperation among populations that have long relied on the stability of their food supplies. Yet, amidst this chaos, a remarkable wave of resilience, creativity, and hope begins to emerge as communities rally together to forge innovative solutions to the challenges they face. Citizens from all walks of life unite in their fight against the climate crisis, driven by a shared understanding that their survival hinges on collective action and cooperation. International summits become vital arenas for collaboration, as leaders from various nations gather to discuss strategies for mitigating the effects of climate change. the focus gradually shifts toward renewable energy sources, with solar panels becoming a common sight on rooftops, wind turbines spinning gracefully in fields, and innovations in tidal and geothermal energy gaining traction as communities embrace sustainability. Urban areas undergo radical transformations, incorporating green infrastructure and sustainable design principles that prioritize not only resilience but also harmony with nature. Education experiences a renaissance, with schools prioritizing environmental literacy and instilling a sense of stewardship in the next generation. Curricula emphasize the importance of conservation and sustainability, encouraging students to engage in hands-on projects that foster a deep connection to the environment and ignite their passion for change. A new generation of activists rises, fueled by a passion for justice and an unwavering commitment to protecting the planet. They harness the power of social media to organize grassroots campaigns, raise awareness, and hold corporations accountable for their environmental impact, creating a global movement that transcends borders and unifies individuals in pursuit of a sustainable future. As societies adapt to their new realities, the economic landscape shifts dramatically. The wealth gap widens alarmingly, with affluent communities investing heavily in climate resilience, while marginalized populations struggle to find stability amidst the chaos. This disparity ignites calls for systemic change, leading to discussions about universal basic income, affordable housing, and equitable resource distribution. Governments face mounting pressure to prioritize social programs that support the most vulnerable, ensuring that no one is left behind in the fight against climate change. By 2026, the world is not only reshaped geographically, but also socially and politically. The remnants of the ice caps serve as haunting reminders of what has been lost, urging humanity to confront the consequences of its actions and the urgency of the climate crisis. Each decision made in this pivotal moment, from reducing carbon footprints to supporting local initiatives, becomes a building block for a sustainable future. Communities begin to unite, sharing resources and knowledge, fostering resilience in the face of adversity. Grassroots movements flourish, focusing on local food production, conservation, and habitat restoration. Urban gardens sprout in cities, transforming vacant lots into lush spaces that provide fresh produce and foster community connections. People learn to coexist with nature, embracing practices that prioritize ecological balance over exploitation. The concept of sustainability becomes ingrained in daily life, influencing everything from transportation to waste management. As individuals and communities work together to create a healthier planet for future generations, as humanity navigates this new reality, the lessons learned from the melting ice serve as powerful catalysts for action. The urgency of the climate crisis ignites a global consciousness, prompting individuals to reflect on their roles as stewards of the planet, urging them to take responsibility for their actions. The world of 2026 stands as a testament to the fragility of existence, challenging us to rise to the occasion with courage, innovation, and a commitment to forging a sustainable future. This transformative era propels the legacy of the ice caps into a rallying cry for change, inspiring movements that transcend generations. Humanity stands united, bound by a shared goal to heal the planet and restore its ecosystems. The narrative of 2026 is not solely one of loss. It is also a story of resilience, and the extraordinary power of collective action. As we look to the future, the choices made today will shape the world of tomorrow. The journey ahead may be fraught with challenges, but with unwavering determination and collaboration, a brighter, more sustainable future is within reach. Ultimately, the world of 2026 reflects human tenacity and ingenuity, underscoring the importance of collective responsibility. The path forward is illuminated by the lessons of the past, urging us to forge a new relationship with the earth, one that honors its beauty, acknowledges its fragility, and ensures a thriving planet for future generations. This ongoing story serves as a powerful reminder that our choices matter, that we possess the ability to create meaningful change, and that together we can build a sustainable future that benefits all life on Earth, fostering a legacy of resilience, creativity, and hope for generations to come. As the narrative unfolds, individuals begin to recognize that their daily actions, whether small or large, contribute to the larger tapestry of environmental stewardship. Community gardens become not only sources of food, but also hubs of education and awareness, where people gather to share knowledge about sustainable practices and the importance of biodiversity. Initiatives that promote rewilding nature to reclaim urban spaces spark a new appreciation for the natural world, reminding citizens of the beauty that thrives when ecosystems are restored. Meanwhile, advancements in technology lead to innovative solutions for waste management, with cities adopting circular economy principles that reduce waste and promote recycling and reuse. The arts play a crucial role in this transformation, as filmmakers, musicians, and writers leverage their platforms to spread messages of hope and urgency, inspiring action and igniting passion among audiences worldwide. As people become more engaged, grassroots movements blossom, uniting individuals across the globe, from urban centers to rural villages, in a shared mission to combat climate change and promote environmental justice. The narrative of 2026 is not merely a tale of survival. It is a saga of awakening, where humanity collectively recognizes its interdependence with nature and the vital need to protect the planet for future generations. In this unfolding story, every voice matters, and every action counts, as communities work together to create a brighter, more sustainable future, proving that when humanity comes together with purpose and determination, there is no challenge too great to overcome. The road ahead will not be easy, but the resilience of the human spirit shines brightly in the face of adversity, reminding us that hope is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Each day brings new challenges, yet also new opportunities for innovation and collaboration, as people embrace the ethos of sustainability in their everyday lives. As we reflect on the lessons learned from the past, we can draw strength from the knowledge that change is possible, that we can heal the wounds inflicted on our planet, and that together, as a global community, we can forge a path toward a future that respects and nurtures all forms of life. The story continues, and it is up to each of us to write its next chapters with courage, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to a better world.